Liverpool rocked by shock twists on and off the pitch. Don't miss a second. Subscribe now for instant Reds updates, exclusives and breaking alerts. Florian Wirtz agreement reached as Liverpool handed transfer verdict. Who signed this geezer? Liverpool attacking midfielder Florian Wirtz has come into some form lately, starting to score and assist regularly, with the Reds' attack funneled through the German. For all that Liverpool has struggled at times this season, it is the new signings, those who are fit and available at least, that have stepped up in recent weeks. Florian Wirtz is now a central piece of the Liverpool attack, while Milos Kerkez had perhaps his best game for the Reds to date against Brighton in the FA Cup. Hugo Ekitike, with 15 goals, was the one who hit the ground running the most. In the last month or so, Wirtz, in particular, has reached new levels. The 22-year-old now has 6 goals and 8 assists in all competitions this season so far, and in the last few weeks has really begun to progress. First and foremost, credit to the player because he has to do the work in the pitch and the gym, Slot said recently. If he is physically struggling at the start, you need to keep on playing him, as that is the only way he can improve. I don't think he improved that much on the ball, because from the start he was special, but maybe now he has a better connection with his teammates. Off the ball, I see the biggest improvement with him. That combination makes you ready for the Premier League. Speaking on the Could It Be Magic podcast, former Premier League stars Ashley Cole and Joe Cole were in agreement about Wirtz and the direction that he is heading in England. You get all these top players coming to the Prem and people are like, why is he not going well? He was 100 million, Ashley Cole said. It is not easy, and the expectation you have got to deliver. We have both played abroad and that gives you a better understanding of how it is for foreigners, Joe Cole added. You've just been plonked out of your culture and culture zone. I remember when Thierry Henry first came in. I thought, who has signed this geezer? Wirtz has improved his fitness and durability in recent games and seems much more used to the speed of the Premier League. His quality has never been in doubt, and his true level is starting to become clear. Real Madrid rocked as Liverpool advanced talks with one of the best players in the world. Real Madrid's interest in a Liverpool ace, recently described as being among the best in the world, is genuine, though multiple reports have outlined why Liverpool need not fear. Cast your eye over the more adventurous football publications in Spain, and you'll notice a trend. Real Madrid are signing all of Liverpool's best players. You don't have to look far to see stories, most of which are completely untrue, regarding Los Blancos moving for Ryan Gravenberch, or Alexis McAllister, or Dominic Szoboszlai, or Florian Wirtz. The list goes on. Real Madrid's interest in a Liverpool ace, recently described as being among the best in the world, is genuine, though multiple reports have outlined why Liverpool need not fear. Cast your eye over the more adventurous football publications in Spain, and you'll notice a trend. Real Madrid are signing all of Liverpool's best players. You don't have to look far to see stories, most of which are completely untrue, regarding Los Blancos moving for Ryan Gravenberch, or Alexis McAllister, or Dominic Szoboszlai, or Florian Wirtz. The list goes on. Stories about Real Madrid potentially signing the Premier League's elite is a click driver in Spain, but in the case of Szoboszlai, there is truth in the claims. The Hungarian skipper has undoubtedly been Liverpool's best player this season, notching 10 goals and 7 assists while being deployed in all manner of unusual positions. And after yet another superb display as Liverpool steamrolled Brighton in the FA Cup last weekend, Mohamed Salah described his teammate as being one of the best players in the world right now. Of course, his remarkable form this term has not gone unnoticed, and the fanciful reports in Spain talking up a move to the Bernabeu have been backed up by more credible sources in England. Our insider, Graham Bailey, recently confirmed Real's interest in Szoboszlai is concrete. The latest from the Daily Mail's Merseyside correspondent, Lewis Steele, states the same. Steele wrote, Szoboszlai's rise, though, has been clear for all to see, not least Real Madrid. The Spanish giants have an interest in him, and why wouldn't they be keen? Vinicius Jr. is friends with the Hungarian. However, Steele was quick to stress Liverpool fans need not fear a Szoboszlai exit, declaring they should worry not. He added, "Worry not though, Liverpool fans. Szoboszlai loves life at Anfield and said just a fortnight ago when asked about a new contract, talks are ongoing. I like the city, I like the club, I like playing with these guys, I love Anfield, I love the fans. Let's see what the future holds." As mentioned, Liverpool are engaging in talks with the 25-year-old over a new and improved contract. His current deal expires in the summer of 2028. Just a few days ago, reporter Graham Bailey revealed Liverpool's confidence regarding the situation. The Reds are advancing in talks with the midfielder, hope to have a new contract finalised before the start of next season. What's more, sources tell us Liverpool are prepared to meet Szoboszlai's salary demands, which are around $250,000 a week. Clearly, all the pieces are falling into place for Szoboszlai to extend his stay at Anfield, and a move to the Bernabeu is not on the agenda. Latest Liverpool news: Tottenham raid, Mac Allister's father on shockman UT move. In other news, Liverpool are sizing up a move for a Tottenham midfielder whose exit would sum up the mess Spurs have found themselves in. Elsewhere, the father of Liverpool's Mac Allister has reacted to claims the player could secure a mind-blowing move to rivals Manchester United this summer. Liverpool has 4 major priorities in 2026 that are even more important than Arne Slot transfers. Liverpool midfielders Dominic Szoboszlai and Alexis Mac Allister have both been linked with moves elsewhere this week, offering an important reminder amid contract talks. When Liverpool revamped its midfield in 2023, it did so under the guidance of Jörg Schmatke, a temporary sporting director who was familiar to Jurgen Klopp. It wasn't the typical setup for a transfer window, but 3 years on, it would be safe to say that Liverpool made some good decisions at that point. The likes of Jordan Henderson and Fabinho moved on, with Dominic Szoboszlai this season's top performer, plus Ryan Gravenberch and Alexis Mac Allister coming in. Under Arne Slot, the trio won the Premier League. This week, though, there has been speculation about the futures of Szoboszlai and Mac Allister. Like Gravenberch, they will have 2 years left on their deals come the summer, the point at which negotiations tend to accelerate. Indeed, Szoboszlai has already spoken openly about discussions between his representatives and Liverpool. Tying all 3 players down again should be a big priority. Szoboszlai was linked with Real Madrid off the back of some comments his national boss Marco Rossi made, suggesting that was once his dream club. His agent has since played those down. Obviously, he has been very good, Virgil van Dijk told reporters. He is also a player who I think can still make the next step in terms of being a leader for this team. It starts by leading by example, and that's something he has done so far this season. But also everything around it, there is still progress to be made. That's a good thing in my opinion, so hopefully he will be very important for the years to come at Liverpool. Likewise, Mac Allister was name-checked this week as an option for Manchester United. The chances of that move happening seem very slim for a variety of reasons, and his father has confirmed that the Argentine is happy where he is. But alongside Gravenberch, who was sensational last season and has been generally good in this one, they should be the future of the Liverpool midfield. Curtis Jones, whose contract only runs until 2027, is another one who talks need to progress with. So for all that more transfers are required this summer, even in midfield, where Liverpool could arguably do with an upgrade on Wataru Endo, those key men in the centre are likely to shape the narrative too. If Liverpool could tie down the 4 quality midfield options that it already has, it would go a long way towards safeguarding what the next few years look like, regardless of changes in other parts of the field. In any case, anything other than good news on that front would mean a vast amount more being spent to find replacements. What Liverpool must avoid at all costs is a repeat of the summer when most of its current midfield arrived, where it left things too late and gave itself a huge amount of work to do all at once. Before it adds any more players to its roster, putting an end to speculation about some vital existing parts is even more important. Darwin Nunez delivers perfect response to Saudi acts with message to Al Hilal owners. Darwin Nunez sent a pointed message to Al Hilal's owners just days after the former Liverpool striker was omitted from the club's squad for the Saudi Pro League. Darwin Nunez sent the perfect message to his own club's owners after being frozen out at Al Hilal. The former Liverpool striker finds himself out of the picture in Saudi Arabia just 6 months after making the move to the Middle East from Anfield, having been left out of his team's squad for the remainder of the Pro League season, with Saudi sides only able to register 8 foreign players born before 2003 in their squads. Nunez has been forced to step aside after Karim Benzema was signed during the winter window, with the former Real Madrid star effectively taking the Uruguayan's place for the remainder of the league campaign. Explaining the decision to drop Nunez and former Arsenal defender Pablo Mari, Al Hilal boss Simone Inzaghi said, "The decision was difficult, but that's the job of a coach. He makes many decisions every day, even in every training session. Nunez and Pablo are good players. I want them in all competitions, but we know the restrictions on registering foreign players. Time was of the essence, and I made the difficult decision. I calmly informed the excluded players of my decision." Despite such a big setback, Nunez can still play in the AFC Champions League for Al Hilal, and he grabbed his latest opportunity with both hands. The 26-year-old scored both goals in a 2-1 win over United Arab Emirates side Al Wahda, just days after being omitted from his side's league squad. Having scored the winner 13 minutes from time after Al Wahda had equalised during the first half, Nunez turned and stared towards the director's box at the Kingdom Arena in Riyadh, seemingly in a pointed message to his employers. Nunez's goals ensured Al Hilal finished top of the league stage of the competition, having already secured a spot in the last 16. Nunez now has a maximum of just 5 games remaining to play this season, with the possibility that he could only make 2 more appearances before the end of the campaign. Al Hilal faces Roberto Firmino's Al Sadd next in the knockout stages, with the last 16 games taking place over 2 legs before the competition moves to one-legged games from the quarter-finals. It would appear likely, then, that an exit will be on the cards for Nunez in the summer, with his move to Saudi Arabia having not worked out as planned. Liverpool may not be best pleased either, with the Reds set to miss out on some performance-based add-ons, having agreed to around 14 million £10.4 million in extras from Al Hilal. Anthony Gordon responds to fresh Liverpool transfer links after Champions League heroics Newcastle United forward. Anthony Gordon has dismissed transfer speculation, linking him with a move to Liverpool after scoring 4 goals against Qarabağ in the Champions League. Newcastle United's forward Anthony Gordon has candidly brushed off transfer rumours linking him with a switch to Liverpool. The ex-Everton striker netted 4 goals in the first half in a blistering performance against Qarabağ in the Champions League. His quartet of goals propelled Eddie Howe's team to a 6-1 first-leg away triumph over the Azerbaijani champions, virtually guaranteeing the Magpies' spot in the round of 16. Despite his record-breaking spree in Baku, Gordon astonishingly claimed he should have bagged a double hat-trick. His outstanding Champions League display follows speculation that Liverpool is once again interested in him, along with Arsenal and Manchester United. However, Gordon quashed those rumours, asserting that St James's Park is the only place he wants to be. When asked about the rumours of him being the next big star to exit Tyneside, he told Chronicle Live, "About me? I haven't seen them. What are they saying?" When the rumours were clarified for him, he retorted with a fiery 18-word response, stating, "I have gone through enough transfer stuff now to know that it is all a load of rubbish." When confronted with recent speculation linking him to Arsenal and Liverpool, Gordon remarked, "It's the same old, same old. I think they just pick names out of a hat. They do, names out of the hat. I haven't heard anything. They might want to tell me before they tell you, the media." Whilst Gordon has admitted that speculation surrounding a potential Anfield switch in the summer of 2024 did affect him, he insists this is no longer the situation. He explained, "I am focused on me and focused on the team. I am focused on right now. You look too far in the future and you start to underperform. And believe me, I have done that before, and I am not going to do that now." Gordon's Champions League goal count for the season has reached 10, bringing his total across all competitions to 14. Nevertheless, he expressed disappointment at not adding to his tally, stating, "I should have scored more. I should have had 6 goals. I missed 2 chances that I should score. I don't want to call them easy, but they were chances that I should score. I am always looking for more. I scored 4, but I am that type of person. I am not fully happy with what I have achieved. It should have been 6, maybe next time." Following the match, Howe was full of commendation for Gordon's performance, especially his off-the-ball work. The Magpies manager stated, "Yeah, he was really good in that first half. I mean, I think he started the press. A number of his goals came from his attitude off the ball. I'm really pleased with his first goal as well, because that was a key moment. It was a really good finish. He could have had more, but a very good display."